What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing live on Saturday? This is August something, August 28th. I'm August. What am I saying? It's June. It's June
No.
28th. How's everybody doing? We are really excited to have Gerardo Ubieda here by way of Miami, originally from Venezuela. And Gerardo is the winner of our Stewart Copeland Drumming Challenge in our Drum Talk TV Brilliance membership site, which was the month of April. After this is over, you can go to www.drumtalktvbrilliance.com and you can check out all the challenges. There's a current one that is a Steve Gadd challenge. In fact, I'm going to do this so that you folks have the info. But hey, welcome, Gerardo, and congratulations. You won first place of the Stewart Copeland Challenge. Tell everybody the song that was your winning piece and why you chose that song.
Oh, well, first of things, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Doom Talk TV, to the opportunity to express my talent and my gratitude and my fan base to Stuart Copeland since 40 years ago. So this was an incredible moment when a friend of mine told me, "Hey, Gerardo, there are some there's something about Stuart Copeland challenge to play some music from him. Do you want to see what it's? Can you try something? You're a fan from him for him since many years ago, and then you're playing all the songs. Yes, of course. Let me see." So I decide it's all right for you because I think it is, and Regada de Blancs is the best album from the Police for me. It's my own opinion. And why? Because it's the album where everybody and the Police was in the highest moment of creative, of inspiration and exploration at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's all right for you. It's an incredible song where Stewart expressed all the force, the power, the dynamic, and that's why I decided to make that song and send you. And thanks God and thanks the fans and everybody. Um, Decide or take the that I was the winner.
Yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
very happy, very happy and blessed for that.
Awesome. And folks, just so you know, I can't play the video here because part of the challenge requirements is that you play to the originally released music. If I do that here, it'll get muted. However, I have
Yeah.
three short clips that show off Gerardo's really cool setup. So I'm going to play a couple of those. Let's start with this one, and then we'll start out by, after I show the video to everybody, Gerardo, we'll start out by geeking out on gear, and you can talk about your setup, which is beautiful. Check this out, folks. The great looking kit, great sounding kit, great exercise. I'll tell you what, I'll show one more because you highlight the symbols. Then we'll talk about your kit, and then I'll show another video.
Mhm.
Check this one out, folks. Love that. So tell us about your kit. What are you using? What do you have? Brag about your setup. It sounds great.
Yes, my setup is back here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and this is my best friend,
Yeah, animal.
this guy, Animal.
Yeah.
This is a pearl birch, 3 toms, 8, 10, 12, and 16. The kick is 20, 22, and bunch of snares. Now I have there Ludwig Superphonics from the
Oh,
70s. Yeah,
wow.
I have
Nice.
a little collection. Yeah, I have the Stewart Copeland palette, of course, where I use it for the videos for the challenge. I
Right.
have one of my favorites. This is the Bill Bruford six six for 14. Some
Hmm.
palette too. Same for him. Stuart Copeland, Bill Bruford, Phil Collins, Terry Bozzio, Simon Phillips, and Neil Peart are my professors.
Nice.
They are all my drumming style. It's a compend of all them. Yeah, so
That's great. Some
that's
great
it. And
influences
the
there.
symbols are different symbols. I have my own. Oh, this. Let me show you. The fast step here is
Oh yeah, nice.
Limpano,
Oh,
Ganes,
cool.
Salas. Salas is a division of supernaturals.
Mm.
There's uh, a brand from here, from Miami, but they
Oh,
made all the symbols are made on Turkish.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm curious of each of the drummers that you mentioned. You talked about Stewart. Of the other
Yeah.
drummers, what's a favorite era or piece or two by Phil, Neil, Bill, and Terry?
Yeah. With for example, the first is Bill, of course, uh, with the Bill all all the time because I'm following him every single day. I still listening all the drummers, but much and then the other. Bill, I'm studying every single day different things with different aspects of his drumming. I think this is the most brilliant drummer. Um, I have the opportunity in Venezuela to meet Rick Wakeman when he went to the Venezuela,
Yeah.
and I asked him his opinion of Bill Bruford, and he only asked the answer was he's the the most brilliant drummer that I know, and I think is in the world. He's a brilliant. His mind is only his mind.
Yeah.
And why? Because I started listening the music where when I started music was with progressive rock, and
Oh,
then the police. But my my foundation on drums so is progressive jazz, Genesis, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Um, that's the foundation again of my all my the music that were when I started. And with my band Tempano, um, we started with the first album that's called Atabal Yemo. It's a completely progressive rock. It's a progressive symphony.
that's
And
cool.
then we changed for more uh, mm, commercial, more new wave because remember that was in the 70s, ending the 70s. But we 20 years after we continued the first album. We continued. We made a reunion and complete 3 or 4. 5 more albums from the progressive rock.
All right,
Yeah,
that's cool.
everybody can follow me on the social media, but www.tempano.com you'll find all the discography.
That's cool. The one thing about Bill Bruford is I really don't think there's anyone that sounds like him.
No.
Terry Bozzio replaced him in UK. There's been other drummers
Hmm.
in
Yeah.
King Crimson, but
Yes.
no one really sounds like Bill. And I
Yes.
really admire that. How about Phil Collins? What era is your favorite of Phil's?
Oh, Phil Collins, so the era of Brand X, of course.
Oh,
Brand X from Unorthodox Behavior
yeah.
is a masterpiece. It's a
Yeah,
masterpiece.
absolutely.
But selling England by the pound,
Yeah,
it's a pleasure. I listened the entire album, and I imagine that how they how they create all that parts and making analysis of everything, single little things to create that parts and try to imagine everybody in the studio or wherever they was creating the songs, the parts, and everybody put their ingredients. It's like we started on Tempano.
yeah,
Everybody together with some ideas of creating something, improvisation. We did a lot of improvisations, and then we recorded on a cassettes, maybe or wherever we had on those times. And and I think it's the this is the best time for Phil. Emerson Lake and
such great
Palmer, of
music.
course. The what's the name of brain salad surgery, but
Yeah,
before trilogy
yeah.
and Tarkus. Wow,
Oh,
King
those albums
Crimson
are
Red,
amazing.
King
Yeah,
Crimson Red, and Starless and Battle Black,
yeah,
and Bozio with UK, of course, but with missing persons, and
yeah,
then with all the solos career like with the big drums.
yeah,
The ostinatos is crazy. One of the videos that you showed that
yeah.
was um,
That's where that came from, right?
inspiring by Bozio. I
Yeah,
love the kind of and the sound. Bozio is another thing. The sound of the the universal sound on the cymbals for me is it's crazy. It's crazy.
very creative.
Grupo is more classic sound, but the snare is unique.
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
Neil Peart? What's your favorite era of Neil's work with Rush?
The who?
Neil Peart?
And Neil Peart, the first album, the second one, Permanent Waves,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, for me, Permanent Waves and Carousels of Steel.
Which one?
Uh, Carousels of Steel.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Uh, uh, I think uh,
Necromancer?
mm, the other king. What is the name? I forgot the name. I saw them three times here in Miami. My first concert when I went to Miami was Rush. I never has been seen them. Was in West Palm Beach, and
Yeah.
for me was something I can't believe it. I can't believe that I was in the concert. Um, but yeah, and a part of the police when we made the reunion
Oh, I
of
loved
Tempton
that.
in 1999, we opened for Yes in Venezuela.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
The
and
ladder
then
tour.
Kansas, and with my own project. It's called Odrarek. It's a backward, Gerardo.
Yeah.
Odrarek.
Yeah.
I opened for Stewart for Steve Hack.
Oh, nice. We just had Steve on the other day.
Yeah, yeah, it
Stephen
was,
and I.
was
Great.
incredible too. And then the last show that we opened for any artist in Venezuela was a Roger Water in 2002,
That's
two or
great.
three, and then we was we went to Brazil, Baja Park here in California, in Mexicali
Yeah.
specifically. The Prague Day, we with one of my favorites bands too from here. This is Happy the Man.
Oh,
Happy
nice.
the Man. Wow, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
Happy the Man
Yeah,
is great.
we are a fan from them and have the opportunity to share the stage with them. And it was incredible to know everybody there in that concert at the Prague Day in
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a comment, and Cesar Henrique Martini is saying Brazil was stolen. I'm not sure what he means that by that. Maybe one of the bands you mentioned didn't go there a certain year or something. But I have another video. Thanks for chiming in, Cesar. I have
Okay.
another video that I want to play, and then we'll talk about it. And then I have some more drumming questions for you.
Oh
Okay.
yes, of course.
All right, here we go. Check this out, folks. This is Gerardo
Uh-huh.
Ubieda, the winner of our Stewart Copeland Drumming Challenge in the Drum Talk TV Brilliance membership site. First place. Check this out. Another. The internet's taking a dump on us. Let's try that again. This is, I could already tell, a really creative ostinato. Check this out, folks. I love that. That's great.
Yeah, that was testing the a stack that I bought recently, uh, and I tried to do something uh, from a Argentinian band called Soda Stereo. It's the accent, but it's
Yeah,
in
it sounds
seven
like a
eight.
clap. It
Tum,
sounds like
tum, pa, pam, 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 pa, 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 pam, pam, pa, pam, 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 pam. So that was the idea of to test the effect because the original is a clap, and this is the that sound is like that stack is a clap stack.
yeah, it
So
sounds just like
it's
a
very
clap.
very uh, um, very what's it,
Staccato.
clear as staccato. Yes. So I
Yeah.
love that sound. I love the sound. And remember me something like Bruford again on Red.
Yeah.
Remember when they recorded that album, he
Yeah.
found on the studio some crashes, broken, and then he hit. Wow, sounds good. Let me see what can I do with this, and this is
That's
that
cool.
brilliant mind. I
Yeah.
think there's the born of all that kind of was special effects on cymbals. Yeah.
Absolutely. When did you start playing drums?
Okay, my first time that when I was around 7 or maybe yes, I think it was 7 or 6. Uh, um, in a little town in Venezuela, my sister was living there, and in his house, she invite some kids that there was trying to make music, to play songs, Beatles and all the stuff, and then they practice on her home. So I went to the vacations, of course, and one day I was always around them.
Hmm.
Listen, I don't know, I don't remember exactly, but one day the drummer sat on his legs and put me the sticks on, and he tried, and then I think since that day I started to everything.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 boom, boom, bim, bam, boom. And then maybe I think there's months later, my mom, my sister, brought me a little toy with a little drum, a
Yep.
toy drum, and I started to play with the records on the records. I put the records and the radio. I listen to the radio and start bang, bing, 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 bing. And but before the drum, I started on my bed with the pillows and recreating the sound, pillows and magazines, like the symbols was
Yeah.
something crazy, something crazy. That and then they bought me the drums, and they think, oh, okay, we think that this guy, this kid, will be playing this from now and forever. And I think, mm, months later, one friend of mine, a neighbor friend, uh, he gave me for 2 months one
Hmm.
real drum, a Yamaha drums. And we are talking about 70, 71, I think. And 3 months, my family said, okay, or the drums go out, or you go out with the drums, or stay here. Okay, take your drums. Okay. But that's how I started on the drum set by ear. I
Yeah.
never started. I never studied uh, till was a professional drummer. Included after the Tempano recording, I started to study to learn learn to how to read, because I was a little demand on Venezuela to recording sessions
Oh,
for different artists and
cool.
projects. Yeah.
For those who missed the opening of this episode, we're with Gerardo Ubieda, who is from Venezuela. He's in Miami. He's the winner of our April Drum Talk TV Brilliance membership site drumming challenge, which featured on honoring Stewart Copeland.
Mm-hmm. This
And
guy.
you can, that guy for sure. And the little ticker there at the bottom shows how you can get into the membership site. If you can join for free, and you can check out all the other challenges. We have one going right now that's a Steve Gadd challenge. Do you mind if I show that promo, Gerardo? Let people
Yeah.
see the. Let's take a look at that,
Mm-hmm.
folks. Then we have a new
Yes,
challenge
yes,
as
of
well.
course.
But let's
Yeah.
show this one. Check this out, folks.
Drum Talk TV Brilliance presents the Steve Gadd Drumming Challenge, running through June 2025. Play along to tracks featuring the man who's played with Al Di Meola, Simon and Garfunkel, Eric Clapton, Peter Gabriel, Steely Dan, and more. First, second, and third place winners can win a gift certificate to their favorite music store, as well as a free Drum Talk TV shirt. Picked from 36 designs, and only shipping in the US. First place will have the chance to be interviewed live on Drum Talk TV. The tracks you play along to must be the officially released versions. They will not get muted or pulled on our platform. Record your videos horizontally. Once done, submit in our membership site, which has a free tier and a premium tier. Free members can send in 2 videos, premium members can send however many they want. Your videos will be reviewed and graded on accuracy, fan praise, and sound. For the fan praise factor, invite people to comment "vote" under each video they like. The judging criteria is explained further on the submissions page. Submissions open until June 30th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific US time. Go Drum Talk TV.
There you go. Yeah. So it's all on the
Yes,
site as well. Drum Talk TV.
Steve Gadd is one of the gods of drums.
Yeah.
He's a like a, I don't know, maybe uh, one of the most uh, important drummers from the 20th century.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm going to give away a secret right now to everybody. So
Mm-hmm.
28th, that
Mm-hmm.
challenge is open for submissions through 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on the 30th. So there's like 2.5 days left. And the
Okay.
secret I'm giving away, folks, is that there's not a lot of submissions. Now, the ones who have submitted might be mad that I'm saying this because it'll make the competition tighter. But you have an increased chance, folks, because there's not like 30 submissions. There's a little time left. I think that there's 2 reasons why people haven't submitted a ton of videos. One reason is there's so much to choose from with Steve Gadd's catalog. They don't know what to do. Number
Yeah.
2, some people might be a bit shy about putting themselves out there trying to emulate Steve Gadd. And I'm here to tell you, folks, don't worry about that. Just play. Just get it out there. You have a chance, just like Gerardo, who played spectacularly, to win a $125 gift certificate to your favorite music store if you win first place, $75 gift certificate if you win second place, and for third place, a $50 gift certificate and a Drum Talk TV shirt. There's
Yes,
mine. And first place gets to be on an interview. So you get to talk about what you do, promote your band. And that's the second to last question I have for you, Gerardo, as we inspire other people, hopefully, to jump on in for that challenge. Tell everybody where they can find your band and see more videos of your playing other than what you put in the membership site with us.
Yes. On my YouTube channel, of course, and all the social media, www.tempano.com. My entire discography are there. And I have a TikTok too. Recently, I don't use it before. Instagram, of course, Facebook. I used to post most on Facebook. I
Great.
I try to do uh, more, but sometimes I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Um, but I really like, because I'm a teacher. I'm teaching kids, special kids with special disabilities. I was
That's
working
great.
on Miami Lighthouse of the Blind, and I teach all kind of kids and adults on
Nice.
totally blind. So the
Wow.
talent is incredible, and
That's
adults
great.
too, and show them and teach them technology with Pro Tools, with Logic. So I have all of the knowledge,
Nice.
and I use that every single day on my own productions and recording and all that stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
Last question, and this is the
Oh no.
Gerardo Ubieda question.
Yeah.
What do you like to do outside of music? What do you like to do for fun outside of music?
Music.
More music?
Yeah, more music. My entire life, since I started the music, like a professional drummer with my band. Remember, when I started doing original music. I don't start begin my begin now was covering songs. My covering song is after. I have a
Uh-huh.
lot of covering songs now. Maybe maybe I will send you something about that.
Sure.
But I just started making all my own music, my own things. That way, I started with listening, listening, and listening. So I
Great.
every single day I listen music, different kind of music I hear, and I listen all kind of music.
That's great.
And
That's
then
great.
the other things that I do is related directly with the music, production, recording, studying, teaching, all about the music, all in the music. And now a little bit more on the videos and editing videos. Try to do all my best, and constantly I'm trying to create something new. Uh, Now I'm working on a new project. It's some like a part of songs and music that I made years ago, but
Great.
I'm trying to put all together in a new product.
Great.
I made, if I can do it, tell you, I made my first solo album was made in 2004. That was Other Rec. It's a completely progressive rock. And then
Nice.
the second one was a completely electronic.
Oh, wow.
I made the entire music I create and made with a MacBook and GarageBand. Only
That's
that.
awesome. Wow,
Yeah,
that's great. Very cool.
incredible. Yeah. After that, I made some another albums with Tempano. Um, two 2000. Remember, uh, 14, 15. I again Bill Bruford. Uh, I started with a friend of mine. He played piano,
Hmm.
and he was playing, improvising, and I told him, "Can I record you?" No, but I don't do nothing interesting. No, no, don't worry. Let me record it. I recorded them for 13 minutes, and then I bring the recording here, open my session, but 3 months after. And
Oh,
3 months after, I sat on my drum and start listening and start recording in one take everything. Uh, was something like Bruford Morass, remember?
oh,
That
yeah. I
that
have both those albums.
that
Yeah.
project. When I saw that this guy, this friend of mine, playing the piano, immediately, oh, Boras Bruford, this is my opportunity to do this. Yes. And
Yeah.
we
That was
made
great.
this for 10 or 8 or 10 times again. And I made the album. It's on the social media. It's on CD Baby,
Great.
Bandcamp, Spotify, and it's called Impressions. It's five, six impressions. All it's improvisation, drums, and piano. I'm very uh, um, proud of made that album.
That's great.
And recently, after that, I produced the album of the bass player, the Champano bass player. It's called Miguel Angel, World of Basses. You can find all the that music uh, on all the platforms. And I made up another album where I produced, and it's called CEU. Is with the bass player of Tempano.
Hmm.
The keyboard is a very old man fan of Tempano and brother of one of the members of Tempano. We made this because on the pandemic, uh, I tell them, oh, why we don't make a reunion and try to make some Emerson Lake and Palmer like we are trio, and we recorded from the beginning. We make the cover of from the beginning, but I tell them why we don't make original music. Oh, it's a good idea, and we started to make a music and make it that album. It's called Más Allá del Horizonte.
That's great.
Yeah,
Send Stephen will send you instructions on how to send us a couple things, and we'll post those and use those to promote this interview.
yes,
And
of course,
congratulations
of course.
again on winning the Stewart Copeland Drumming Challenge in the
hmm
Drum Talk TV Brilliance membership
I have
site.
I have a question then.
Yeah,
Uh, Stewart knows, or he will be any information about this?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I've been thinking about sending it to him though.
Yeah, because I can send, because of course I have all the social media of him,
Yeah.
but I don't do that. I didn't do, because I don't know if you will be agree with that, or I don't
Oh,
know
sure. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Cool. Well,
yeah.
congratulations again. Stay on with me for a moment after we say goodbye to the audience.
Yes,
And
of course.
folks, thanks for joining Gerardo Ubieda and myself here on Drum Talk TV. Thanks so much for following what we do. Back soon with so much more fun. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks.